Previously on Code Lyoko, The Quest for Infinity. Wow, it's going to be really awesome to jump up these wall sections and fight the enemies on the little platforms up here, and... Aw, that's a shame. And now, the next episode. Yeah.
Hi, Yumi.
You look a little down.
Yeah.
Aw, William is sad,
My
and
math class, and I've been dumped.
I'm not sure that word means what you think it
Don't get
means.
upset. I'll tell Jeremy to give you an update.
A what?
Well, in any case,
I mean that Jeremy
yeah.
will give you private lessons if I ask him.
That's really nice of you, Yumi.
Caught you, you lovebirds. You know the two of you
Okay.
make a cute couple. Get lost, nerd.
Nerd. Nerd? What?
We got a lot of fan mail
Doesn't
about
make-
breakdancing with
You know what,
boys.
forget it.
They wanted to know when your new clip would be out. Do you have an answer for them?
I've got a number
So,
of projects in mind, but nothing really definite for the moment.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I sympathize
Just
with
one
Odd
little
here.
scoop. I'll
Make
give you
one
my
decent
dessert
thing,
snack bar.
or at least try to make something, and you have so many other ideas, and
I'm leaning towards
you just never get around to it.
chicks, or hip hop with the hunks.
And sometimes you make up stuff to get free food.
Thanks, Odd.
Hey, and don't forget
Or
my dessert
I
for
make up
lunch.
stuff to get free... Moving on.
I beg your pardon. I'm with Millie. Where was I? Right. I know this
Wait,
cool place
he's
in the forest
with...
where the two of us can have a picnic.
Wait a minute.
You really think so?
You know,
Okay, the ages of these kids, I guess technically that might not be that weird.
Millie.
That should make Aelita happy.
I'm confused. Oh, yay. Yep, looks like we are going for another XANA attack. And I think this is the last one in the game, but I'm not
Not another
100% sure.
attack.
And yeah, they forgot the subtitles again. Hooray. It's nice to see that sometimes the game makers really just didn't
I
bother.
need you at the factory. Xana's on the attack.
You know, it's just funny that it happened with each of the attacks.
An
That
earthquake.
just throws me off a
Santa
little.
sure is mad this time.
Don't panic.
Okay, so he
The
is
factory
using an
is designed
earthquake
to withstand the
to
strongest
do
quakes.
what
Fine, but
exactly?
we have to act before the city turns into
All the main
ruins.
characters are in the
Xana has
factory.
activated a tower in the
The
forest
supercomputer is
network.
powered by an independent
Okay, here we
power
go.
source.
Hey,
Why
Jeremy,
is he
have you
using an
found the two
earthquake?
lost supercomputers?
Is he just
Yeah,
angry?
I got them. I found them using the deep
Seriously, that makes
Now they're
no
linked to the
sense at
volcano.
all.
That's why the monsters are so dangerous there. Must
No,
be.
really.
So what do we do?
I mean,
now,
even with everything that does happen in this episode, everything when you find out at the end about this, spoilers, it's a big trap or some bull crap like that. It doesn't make sense for him to cause a massive earthquake if the team can't really be affected by a massive earthquake in a way that he could actually do something. Oh well. So here I fire at a bunch of really weak enemies, and yeah, there's this big shark thing coming after me, and it takes a nice chunk out of my health there, but I do manage to kill it as it's getting away. But, yeah, there's some enemy grabbed onto me there. The way to get it off is to shake the left analog stick really fast. But I think it also falls off with time, because I don't think I really noticed it there at all. Luckily, there's lots of health power-ups for you to pick up this time. Whee! And then pulls. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, where's the next set of Wow, that was really short. Well, that's kind of how this whole mission's gonna be. Of course, at this point in the game, I guess about 9 minutes does qualify as a... Well, about 8 minutes or so does qualify as a short mission. So, we head to the forest replica now.
We have to find the tower and disable it.
And fun fact, I left these in here because apparently I didn't remember how to jump for a little while. And yeah, I have no idea why I did that. And well, I was recording these really early in the morning, back when I did record them, about middle of last year or something. It's been a while since I've had this stuff on my computer for a while now. But yeah, I just kind of screwed up those jumps, and I felt, it's a short enough mission, I'll go ahead and leave it in there for everyone to laugh. Yeah, I knew what I had to do here, but I didn't think very clearly about it there, so... Yeah, you have to use the time control, shoot the switch, and then run for the gate. This is why we couldn't get through this gate earlier, but it's also worth noting that that's apparently a context-sensitive button, because the last time I shot it, it opened up the door to the left, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Oh well. I guess if it is XANA's replica, he could reprogram it. It does kind of make sense. So yeah, here we have to kill all the enemies, and you've probably already noticed there's a metal creeper back there. So yeah, we gotta go Ulrich and slash them apart. And that's not all. We'll also be using Aelita for a short portion of this stage, and actually fighting using Aelita for a short portion of this stage. Well, I did that before, but you get a much better view of how her character really works and how effective she can be under the right circumstances. Here's another wonderful time control thing. Thankfully, Jeremy actually very helpfully points out every time you need to use your power to complete a puzzle. And I don't remember if those platforms disappear in sequence on a timer, or if it's just to get to the door. Then I grab that, spawn those enemies, forget that it would tell me if I needed to use time control, and fail. So I take a shortcut this time, spawns only half the enemies. Ah, nice. And jump across the platforms to the save point, or respawn point. So yeah, infinite enemy that's a Kangarlat is usually a place to use the block. It's like the ice block, but I don't actually have to use it there. So here's where I have some fun, just one-shotting mega tanks. Yes, Aelita has the power to one-shot them. She's the only character who can, well, I guess Yumi can do it too, but really there's no point. And I use rapid-fire quick energy blasts, which involves tapping the button to kill the kamikazes. Use petrification as Jeremy tells me to, and get past this section of the stage. Simple. And I don't even bother killing that one enemy that was behind me. So we're almost to that activated tower? Okay. And we jump across here, and we'll get another upgrade and respawn point.
There's no need to eliminate these hornets.
Yes, there's no need to eliminate the kamikaze hornets that will completely throw off any attempt I make to actually beat this stage if I just let them go. Yeah, this is one of the situations where the game actually does the smart thing of sending an infinitely respawning supply of exploding bugs after you. That's actually very brilliant, and I like it.
Aelita, it's your turn.
Yep, mission's just about over now. Aelita doing her standard float up there, backflip. This is really the only stock footage I leave in this review for the most part. Well, this and the skid, well, it tends to be different most of the time. Kinda, a little. Not really. But yeah, we're getting to the end here. There's a nice big long conversation with Jeremy at the end for some reason in this episode. Oh yeah, he has important information to tell us.
So, Jeremy, everything back in place? Yes. And just in time. A couple of minutes longer.
Yeah, I guess it would be a good idea to save the city, but still, it doesn't make a logical sense from XANA's point of view. Well, I guess it kinda does. Since, yes, he set a trap
Which means
connecting the power generator for the forest replica. Okay, I don't exactly know how that logically functions, but you know what? It doesn't really matter.
what a bummer.
We're about done with the video, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time when we try to fix the problem that we accidentally caused.